World War I. Causes and consequences. World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that took place from 1914 to 1918. This article explores the causes that led to the outbreak of the war and the far-reaching consequences it had on a global scale. Causes of World War I. 1. Nationalism. Rising nationalism and the desire for self-determination among various ethnic and nationalist groups in Europe contributed to tensions between nations. 2. Imperialism. The competition among European powers for colonies and resources led to conflicts and rivalries, as each sought to expand their influence and control. 3. Alliance system. The complex web of alliances formed by European powers, such as the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Britain, and the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, created a delicate balance of power that, when disrupted, could escalate into war. 4. Militarism. The arms race and the buildup of military forces among European powers heightened tensions and created a sense of military preparedness that could quickly escalate into conflict. 5. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist in June 1914 served as the trigger for the outbreak of the war. Key events and phases of World War I. 1. Western Front. The war quickly turned into a stalemate on the Western Front, with both sides entrenched in a system of trenches that stretched across Belgium and France. 2. Eastern Front. The Eastern Front saw intense battles between Germany and Austria-Hungary against Russia. 3. New technologies and tactics. World War I witnessed the use of new military technologies, such as machine guns, tanks, chemical weapons, and aircraft, which led to unprecedented levels of destruction and casualties. 4. The involvement of other nations. Over time, more countries became involved in the conflict, including the United States, which entered the war in 1917 on the side of the Allies. 5. End of the war. The signing of the armistice on November 11, 1918, marked the end of the hostilities. Consequences of World War I. 1. Casualties and destruction. The war resulted in millions of military and civilian casualties, extensive damage to infrastructure, and the loss of a generation of young men. 2. Redrawing of borders. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, led to the redrawing of national boundaries and the dissolution of empires, such as the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian empires. 3. Political changes. The war brought about significant political changes, including the overthrow of monarchies and the rise of new forms of government, such as republics and dictatorship. 4. League of Nations. The League of Nations, an international organization formed after the war, aimed to promote peace and prevent future conflicts, but it faced challenges and ultimately proved ineffective in preventing World War II. 5. Impact on society. The war had a profound impact on society, causing disillusionment, social upheaval, and shifts in cultural norms and values. 6. Preconditions for World War II. The unresolved issues and harsh terms of the Treaty of Versailles, along with the unresolved geopolitical tensions, set the stage for the outbreak of World War II. World War I was a devastating conflict that transformed the global landscape and had far-reaching consequences on political, social, and economic levels. Its impact continues to resonate in modern history.